Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm really excited to be filming this for you guys just because I feel like it's kind of an underrated thing. I got a lot of really great responses from my Get Ready With Me video. So I thought today I would do a makeup tutorial using this, my Naked Smokey palette. I don't know why, but for some reason I feel like the Naked Smokey palette is really underrated and not used as much at least from what I can see in the beauty community. And just, you know, cool tone colors in general are kind of just underrated. So that's what I'll be using today. So I'm going to be doing a full-on tutorial. So if you guys are interested in that, just keep on watching and let's get going. I'm going to start with the same thing I started with last time, the No Problem Primer from Touch and Soul. So just get like a little dab like that. And just press it into your T-zone. Since it's really rubbed in, I'm really excited to use this on camera. Just in case you guys were wondering, it is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and I'm in the color Buff Bisque. I don't like it as much as my Milani one. Doesn't have as full coverage, but I just think it looks really, really pretty on the skin. And just like last time, I'm going to use my Beauty Blender, and just like last time, I also forgot to wet it, so I'll be right back. I just kind of spread it on my face. Just go back in. I don't know how much foundation you guys usually use, but I like to use a lot. And I just use the fatter end and just alarmed if you first use this foundation. It does kind of smell, well, not kind of, it really smells like paint when you first use it, which I know you guys think is like weird and gross, but it's like, if you look at it, it gives the skin a nice like dewy like glowiness. I really like it a lot. It looks pretty good. And now to concealer. I actually just got this concealer. It's not new or anything, it's been out for a while, but I've heard so many people talk about it that I decided I needed to get it. It is the Maybelline New York Fit Me Concealer, and I got shade 10 Light. And I've only tried it once, but I really like it. So and just really pretty. So that looks really pretty, I think. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows while I wait for my makeup to dry so I can set it. Today I'm going to be using my Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color Soft Brown. And like I said to you guys last time, I'm not like a brow queen or anything. So this is just a little sneak peek of later. I know. I'm excited too. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. My eyebrows are looking a little fluffy today, so I am going to outline them with the same thing I used last time, the NYX Sculpt and Highlight. Like I said last time, this is all out on this side, so I only use the highlighting shade. It just fell out. Well, I guess I won't be using that either. Come on. So this is going in the trash. Never mind. So I'll just use this later to carve out my brows, my concealer that I use to prime my eyes. So cancel out everything I just said because, whoops, you know, sometimes things happen. Okay, so I'm actually really excited about this next product. I got it in my Ipsy bag this month, and I've really been liking it. It's the Banana Setting Powder from the brand PB. Poudre. I don't know. I'm not going to say it. But here's what it looks like. It's in this little guy, and I've really been liking it this month to set my under eyes and my smile lines and such. So I'm going going out to dinner later with my friends. So shout out to you guys at Renown. So I want this to last at least, you know, like 7 hours. So setting it, especially when you're using not as thick of a foundation, makes it last way longer. So that's just what we're doing. So now that I'm all set, anyways, okay, on to the next step. I'm not going to be contouring today just because I don't really feel the need to. I'm just going to be bronzing my face. I also got this in my Ipsy bag. I really got a really good Ipsy bag this month. And I was thinking about doing an Ipsy bag, unbagging and tutorial, but it's kind of late in the month to be doing that. So I was like, well, maybe next month. But let me know if you guys liked your Ipsy bag this month and what you got. Anyways, I got this bronzer. It's from Tarte, and it's in the shade Park Ave Princess. And I'm just going to take this Luxie 514 blush brush and just bronze my skin up. My skin is nice and pretty and bronze now, and I feel like that has a nice little bit of sheen just to add glow for your skin in the summertime. I just think it looks really pretty. So next up, I'm going to do blush. I'm going to be using the same blush I used last time, the Instain Pinstripe blush from The Balm. And remember how teeny tiny this guy? So I'm just going to be going in with this little angled brush. I don't know what it's called. I got it in this set, and I actually got that set. Sorry, I dropped my blush. I got that set of brushes. I think it comes with 10 brushes and this little sponge for like $8 or $9. And then alright, so on to the most exciting part yet. Okay, so if you guys watched my last makeup tutorial, you saw me rambling on about Jeffree Star and his new highlight, and yes, I got it, and I'm obsessed. This is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and look, it's like a mirror. Okay, obviously my dirty fingerprints have been all over it, but how sick is that? Seriously. This is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Summer Snow Cone Highlighter, and remember what I was saying? It's mustardy colored, right? But just watch this little bit of magic. If you have not seen anyone on YouTube use it yet, I'm not sure how well it looks on lighter skin tone just because it is more of a yellow tone gold. But for my medium skin tone girls, ready? Yellow, right? So freaking pretty, right? Like, I feel like it's almost not fair to all my other highlights because since I've gotten this one and my other Jeffree Star one, I have not been able to put it down. Like, does not look yellowy on the skin at all. It has such a pretty like golden sheen, and I'm just beyond obsessed. And I actually have some other Jeffree Star products that I got that I'm going to be sharing with you guys at the end of the video. So alright, so now on to the fun stuff. I know my eyes are all prepped and ready. On to the fun stuff, the eyes. Okay, so what I love about this palette, there's a lot of things. It has a huge mirror. It has a wide range of colors. So this is a mostly cool tone palette, but you notice there's still some golds and some browns, some mattes and some shimmers. It came with a brush, and I'll be using that. I think for a palette that comes with a brush, I think they're really nice brushes. Anyways, whatever, I'm rambling. So let's get started on the eyes. I'm going to start with this fluffy brush I got from Royal and Lincoln Nickel, Precision Angled, and I like how fluffy it is. And I'm going to go in with the shade 13, which is the very last one, and just dab it on and just kind of like put a base down for all my eyes. Now you have to concealer. I have to think about what I'm saying as I'm saying it. We go in with the shade Password, just as a good transition shade. A lot of times people use, you know, more browns or lighter color for transition shades, but I mean, why? It's makeup. You can kind of do whatever you want. I do recommend using a matte shade as a transition shade, but I mean, all through high school, I thought matte shades were ugly, and all I used was shimmery shades, so do you. Or something. So then I'm going to go back in with another fluffy brush, a little bit more dense. I'm actually going to use this brush that came in the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, which I can also do a tutorial using that one, which is, if you don't know, it's more pinky, mauve-y, nude colors. So I can do a makeup tutorial with that also. It's really nice for summer and springtime. Anyways, back into this. I'm going to go into with the color Dagger, which is this like pretty dark blue gray shade. And I'm just going to put that almost in the same spot, but just a little bit lower. Like, see, that just adds so much like pop to your eye. It's really pretty. Now I'm going to go in with this flat brush. It's just this angle eyeshadow. I think my mom got me a makeup brush kit for Christmas one year, and I honestly have no idea what it is. I'm going to go in with Slanted, which is right next to Dagger, this shade right here, and just press that all over my eyes. It's very and I also blend that up and into the crease, so there's no like harsh lines. Okay. And now to deepen up the crease just a little bit, since I don't want to go in with Black Market, which is obviously this black shade, just because it is daytime and I don't want, you know, to be super smoked out. I'm going to go in with Smolder though, which is this really pretty black purple shade right here. And I'm going to take this pointy edged brush and just kind of almost create a little V on the corner. I like the way all those kind of blend together. It looks really pretty in my opinion. And so what I think this color was like a really pretty like shimmery champagne color. I can't remember, but I feel like that's what I'm missing from this look. So I'm gonna actually go grab another palette just to complete this look. I'll be right back. So I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette to complete this look. I lost my little card with all the names on it. I think I said that last time. I'm going to be going in with this shade, the first shade on the third row, to kind of finish up this look. Can't find the brush I wanted. So I'm going to go back in with the Naked 3 eyeshadow brush. This end, the flatter end. I have to wipe off some of the residue because I've used it for other things. And I'm going to go right here and just kind of put that on the brush and just kind of pat it in just to kind of lighten up the whole look. It is a super dark, smoky look, so I feel like it needs a little bit of glitter, a little bit of sheen just to soften it up. And then I'm going to actually use the brush that came with the Naked 3 or the Naked Smokey palette, I'm sorry, and go back into that first gray, matte gray, the Password. Just sweep that on my brush and just make sure everything's blended out. With the smudgy tip of the same brush, the one from the Naked 3, and I'm going to take the Dagger, this one, the second shade I used, and just pat that, just kind of smudge that under the waterline. And I don't keep it super close to the waterline just because it's a smoky look, so you want it to be a little more dramatic. And always make sure you connect it to the outside shade. If you want to go for a little bit bolder under eye, which I know you guys are thinking like bolder, you look like Satan. You could use the black, which is called Black Market, or the purple that we use, which is called Smolder. And so that's almost it. Now I'm just going to go back in with this flat tip brush from the Naked 3 palette and go in. This is how I always finish all my looks. I go in with this shade right here, the first shade, or no, the second shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I just kind of, you know, make that under eye pop. Or under eyebrow. God. Pop a little bit. And since we're already going, so that's my full like eyeshadow look, but since we're going for the full smoke effect, you have to finish it with a wing liner, just because no smoky eye, in my opinion, is complete without a wing liner. Last month, I'm telling you, I think this last month is probably the best Ipsy bag I've ever gotten. I got this Ico Skinny Liquid Eyeliner in black, and this stuff is good, let me tell you. Okay, so let me just show you. It's so matte black and it's so smooth. Just watch. It just looks so nice. So smooth, like not patchy at all. And I don't know, I just love the way it looks with a wing liner. So now to finish off the whole entire look, well, not yet actually, I'm gonna try this new Voluminous False Fiber Lashes. As you guys can see, you don't really make a subtle look with a Naked Smokey palette. This would not be the palette I turn to for a natural makeup look. Obviously, I mean, you could probably tell that by the colors. It's just not a, you know, golden peachy palette. But I think you can make a lot of like really pretty that's the completed eye look. Like I was saying, the smoky palette is really pretty. There's lots of really pretty dark smoky looks you can use. I don't think this is like a palette you should turn to if you're looking for like a natural, you know, no makeup look. Obviously, I mean, hopefully you guys could tell by the colors, and it's called the Smoky palette. So obviously it's meant for a smoky eye. But I just think it's really pretty and it has a lot of good uses, and I just think it's a little underrated. Alright, we are almost done. 1 second. So I promised you guys more Jeffree products, and more Jeffree products I have. I actually have 2 liquid lipsticks that I also purchased from his website. One in Celebrity Skin, which I don't know why I have this obsession with keeping things in their boxes. Is this really pretty pink undertone brown nude. And then this one, please pardon my language, is called Pussy Whipped. That is the actual name. But it is this really pretty golden with like pink flecks in it, and I got this actually specifically for hard summer. But what I've really been liking is I'll put this on. This is a great nude to wear every day, but this over it, like this on top of the Celebrity Skin, just makes this really pretty light. Cause okay, let me swatch this on its own so you guys can see how golden this is. Woo! Do you see the way the light hits it? But obviously at hard summer I'll be wearing this without anything under it because I want to be that extra. But this and then the Pussy Whipped on top, just watch. And I will, so that's it by itself, and I think it's really pretty once it dries down. And actually, I really love the formula of Jeffree Star's lipsticks. I wore it all day yesterday, and it's not so drying. It's not so matte and drying that it makes your lips feel crusty or dry. It almost makes you forget you're wearing it. It's not sticky at all. It's really nice. So if you are in the market for a really good long-wearing lipstick, liquid lipstick, I would try out Jeffree Star's. They are a little bit hefty on the price, but I definitely think it's worth it. It just adds the prettiest golden sheen to it. So I think it looks really, really pretty together. And of course, to finalize any look, I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. And that is it. So this is today's finalized look, a little bit more dramatic and smoky than last time, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up and give me comments down below what you'd like to see next. I'll have another video coming at you guys very, very soon. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.